to the book reviews, episode 2. Despite that it's not Halloween or Death holiday, according to Catholic Church, it's not the 1st of November, but the, wait a second, what day? Yes, 15th of March. A weekend after 13th Friday. 30th Friday. But let's get to the business. Today I will make a short, but I hope interesting review of one and only pacing, bitches, pacing, Dracula by Bram Stoker. A Victorian novel. By all means, very Victorian novel, but for the fucking sake, engaging lecture. It's, first of all, it has been written in the form of letters, of fucking letters. Like, dear sirs, dear madam, sincerely yours, and so on and so on. The fucking letters, notes from notebooks, from, I don't, of course, don't notebooks like today, like some devices, electronic devices, similar to computers. No, the paper notebooks, the diaries of other people, including the very famous Dr. Van Helsing, but also mine and Jonathan and her friends and family and others. Jonathan Harker, the first man in this novel that has encountered Dracula as his, I won't spoil it. What else? This I've got in my hands very interesting edition by Penguin, with the cover from the old movie picture, right? This guy and this woman. As a book, it's very well made. The paper, the cover, the letters, it's very well made. I have nothing to add. It's very well made. As a novel, as a story, well, it's not what you would usually expect from thriller, from a story about vampire, about evil powers, and so on. It's very different. As I said, it's very Victorian novel. It has almost every Victorian characteristics. It could be compared to Nathaniel Hawthorne or maybe Alan Poe's stories, but in its structure. Its pacing is slow. Its visuals, its descriptions aren't that brutal. It's not action story. It's more like thriller. It has of course, the characteristics of thriller. It may be boring for someone who is used to action horror stories from those days, but if you appreciate a piece of good literature, if you like fantasy like me, if you like good literature like me, if you appreciate quality over quantity, if you like story building more than fast pacing, then you would really like this novel. I happened to read it recently for a week or 2 weeks. What I have begun before. I mean, a couple of months before, a half year even. It's only my own thing. I can't just start a book and finish it because I have a lot of books at my disposal, so it's hard for me. But I can still appreciate a good book, and since the last week I started to continue my lecture, and I keep reading it after in a bus, usually after I am in my way to home from work. So you know how it is. It lasts 10 minutes, 5, and maybe some time before I go to bed. And it keeps me entertaining. I want to know what will happen next. But it's a little slow and could be considered boring because there are letters like this Mina character, who is a girlfriend and almost wife of Jonathan Harker, and she wrote a lot of love about her daily life, daily experience, no mentioning any supernatural things, supernatural stuff like Dracula. At the beginning, it begins very entertaining. Jonathan Harker is going through the Romanian woods to the castle of Dracula, because he was sent by his employer. So he goes just through, and he has a task to accomplish as some like a clerk or some financial stuff about buying, because Dracula essentially want to buy some mansion in England, or to be more precise, in London. So Jonathan Harker goes to Romania as this guy who sells mansions, sells stuff, right? In the name of his employer. So, but from the beginning, it starts very trying. The darkness, the trial, this fear, superstition, and so on. It goes. I won't make any spoilers, but it goes any more spoilers. But it goes like that in very good, quite good, I could say, pacing. Then there is a slight slow down. It goes more calm because essentially there is a step in time. There is this return to Marina, to Jonathan's fiancée, and her girlfriend and her friend, or her because she's taking care of someone. I can understand it actually, but there is this return, or this making, firstly there goes at the present time, but and there is the climax. Then it goes a little slow down, and there is the skip in the time. It's more into the future, a couple of weeks or a couple of months after that. What happened in the Dracula's castle, and after this skip, time skip, there are letters. There are relations from Mina, from England, essentially, from Mina, Jonathan Harker's fiancée, and her girlfriend, the friend who happens to be a girl, a woman, or more like a girl, because it's not. I haven't got to this yet. She is a girl. She is a female, of course, but I couldn't get the thing about age, because firstly it goes like this: Mina's friend is at the present time, but very fast. You don't know when. It happened to be like it is in Mina's friend's past, in their friend's past. You know what I mean? And it goes again because we see how Mina or more her friend encountered Dracula. It is obviously him because there is a mention. It is mentioned that she was stabbed. Or more precisely, she had on those two holes on her neck, obviously from teeth, but no one knows that yet. I am at 140 page. It's before Dr. Seward's diary, and it has already been stated that Mina's friend is ill, has some kind of illness, but we don't know what. We know that Jonathan is in the state in the psychiatric hospital, or under psychiatric hostility. Is getting better, but his mind has been wrecked by the previous accidents with Dracula, but though others don't know that yet. And it's going. Van Helsing has been presented already, so we know in which direction it will go. I think I will read it in the near future. I want to finish it as soon as possible to know how the story will turn out. But already I can acknowledge that it is a very interesting story. Its pacing might be slow. It may be a lot Victorian story. It may be full of unnecessary for today's novels, unnecessary descriptions of nature, of town, of everything. And the only thing I could say about the only bad thing I could say about this is that the form of letters of diary isn't the most it's original, but isn't the most lucky form to be. Stoker could have thought about other form, more like a normal story with normal form, yes. Less diary, but more about novel. With here, it's not important that if it would be in first person, second person, or from outside point of view, but it would be a consistent story. It's not bad, but it would be better if it wouldn't be for diary form, diary structure, because this diary it's already quite long story. The main points, the main turns are the main points go they are very separated in time. It goes slow, then it happens something, then it goes slow, again there's happens something. It's like that, hop, hop, hop. It would be more interesting if those unnecessary things had not happened there. There is no reason for that, I think. Unless there is some reason for Bram Stoker to do it, but I don't know. In the end, it's quite thrilling story. I can also mention why simply because Alucard, Helsing is going. It's now outrageous. It's not playing the mud.